Mr. President, this legislation is nothing more than a sham and a front to cover up changing an entire industry through a wage board set up by this body that we have no control over, no say over, no ability to check and change what they come up with. We are stuck with what the wage board comes up with. And as these boards are put together, we know that the deck is stacked against business and against that farm owner. This is another example of us passing the buck here and not making the tough decisions ourselves. You know, 2 years ago, the legislature passed a legislative pay commission because we didn't have the balls to pass a raise for ourselves. And we're living with the result of that now. Then this year, we created 2 more commissions. One for congestion pricing or a commuter tax on taxpayers in New York City that will put burdens on New York City workers and residents to what level we don't know. But we know from track records it will not be good. We have set forth another commission to set up taxpayer finance campaigns because this body didn't have the guts to make the decision of what that should be or not be. We will pay the price for that at well over $200 million a year. Now we pass the buck because we can't make a tough choice on how to treat farm workers the way they've traditionally operated the industry in New York State. I would argue the most important industry in New York State, the most basic and necessary industry in New York State. And we stand today taking action that will crush, potentially, this industry in New York State. Thank you, Mr. President.